So I already expressed how excited I was for the next time on Death Battle, Heihachi vs Geese. But holy shit, it has been a roller coaster over the past few days. Tekken was bunked, then King of Fighters got bunked, then Tekken got bunked again. Now it's sort of settled, and thanks to some info that my based pal Random gave me, I can actually understand the feats now. Cheers for that. I'll go over who I want to win, then who I think will win, then what I want from the episode itself. No transition though, because after what happened with the Doom vs Lex review, I'm not risking it and it's just easier. With this non-brief intro out of the way, let's begin. So let's be honest, my friends watch my videos. And they know me enough that if I said I wanted Geese to win, there would be something wrong with my brain. So yeah, I want Heihachi to win this fight. He's a much more interesting character to me than Geese, and I'm a lot more connected to him. I really enjoyed Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and his boss battle was fun, even though I couldn't fucking beat it. Gimme a break though, I was 7 years old. I beat his ass eventually. I have played a King of Fighters game before and I really enjoyed it. That was one of the few games that I got the hang of and could kick my brother's ass at. But mostly cause I was already trained by, you guessed it, Tekken. Plus, Geese isn't exactly one of my favorites. Iori, Terry, Higashi, Ryo Sakazaki, they're all more fun to play as than Geese. I never really had a fondness towards the guy. And after my brother started kicking my ass, I went back to Tekken anyway. That's all for who I want to win. So this is the moment where Random's calcs save my ass. I'll go over each of their advantages, starting with Heihachi. I'll start with strength. Heihachi is stronger than Geese. Around 15 times stronger than Geese's max and 27 times more than Geese's minimum. I know that multi-con King of Fighters is a thing, but then again, that's the King of Fighters thing that was bunked. So now it's city to mountain level Geese versus mountain to small island Heihachi. Pretty clear strength difference there. Second point. Heihachi has better pain tolerance. While Geese has survived falling off a building again and again and again, Heihachi has survived being thrown through stone, surviving a big fuck-off explosion that destroyed his whole dojo, and survived being tossed into an erupting volcano. Makes total sense cause this is Heihachi I'm talking about. And last for Heihachi's advantages, he is much more experienced. This isn't talking about in actual skill, I'm more talking about the age gap. Heihachi is double Geese's age and has been training for much longer. And for those wondering the age gap, Heihachi is 76 and Geese is 38. Now Geese's advantages. To start off, let's just knock it out of the park. Geese is way faster than Heihachi. Without trying, he's 11 times faster, but at his max, he's 21 times faster. That's a pretty big difference if you ask me. You could argue that's bullshit because of the laser Heihachi dodged, but no. Geese is still faster. His second advantage is his range. While Heihachi mostly relies on his melee prowess and his physical strength, Geese has some actual range in his electricity manipulation, and his chi give him some ranged options if he ever needs to keep Heihachi at bay. And his last advantage is his fighting style. The Mishima Ryu may be a powerful and deadly technique, but Geese definitely has the leg up. He directly counters Heihachi's style, as Heihachi normally hits second, but Geese focuses around countering his opponent, and that is the nail in the Mishima's coffin. Now that's all the advantages, cause durability is mostly the same. This is what I love about this matchup. It's so interesting. It's so debatable. Heihachi might stomp but Geese blitzes. Heihachi might be deadly up close but Geese can keep him away. I love it, but if I had to guess one winner, I would sadly have to bet Geese. I really want Heihachi to win, but with this evidence and possibly new evidence coming soon, I doubt he will pull a victory. Now it's time for what I want in the fight. I was gonna say that I want it in 3D, but then it was revealed that it was a sprite fight. I'm genuinely annoyed at this. Tekken is a fighting game with entirely 3D models. And Heihachi has an amazing model. Geese was in a Tekken game and also had a great 3D model. But they had to make it a sprite fight. They made a sprite fight for a character who is from a 3D fighting game. What the fuck? Why? That's so stupid. That's as stupid as not having Danny versus Jake as hand-drawn. That's as stupid as Sindul's hair wrapping around Canary in a sprite effect. That's as stupid as Gray using Lost Iced Shell when he's at an advantage. This is so frustrating. Ryu vs Jin was 3D as I wanted and it's now my favorite episode of the entire show. But this is just a disappointing waste to what could have been. I don't doubt that they'll work in sprites since Geese is from a game that uses sprites. It's just annoying that it's not 3D. The choreography could have been stunning and they could have had plenty of well-animated hand-to-hand segments. But now that it's gonna be sprites, that's been severely limited. Here's my last negative. Please, for the love of God, don't spam boomstick dad jokes. I will actually spontaneously combust. There used to be so many jokes involving his other family. His daughter, his wife, his ex, his son, all of them. But when the dad jokes started, the rest were just thrown away. So please just don't kill a Batgirl and spam the same shit over and over. Now to the actual fight. I feel like it's entitled to start either on a roof or in Heihachi's dojo. I want the fight to start with Geese being arrogant and insulting Heihachi for his age, then Heihachi takes a stance and says that he'll show him that he's fully mistaken. I would want Geese to start off with the upper hand until Heihachi lands a very hard hit that stuns Geese. I would then want Heihachi to land some big hits before Geese counters and moves back. I would have him to start attacking from range and dealing some damage to Heihachi. Then Heihachi would start to power through as Geese looks slightly surprised. Heihachi would have a combo that would lead him to a roof or a cliff outside and get ready to hit Geese off. Geese says a line about how it's not his turn as Heihachi readies his hit. He goes to hit Geese and he says his final line about how it's his turn. He counters Heihachi's attack and tosses him off the cliff roof as he walks away from the area. Also, this isn't everything I want in the fight. If everything I said here was the only thing used, it would be like a minute long. To sum it up, my main things I want from this are a cathartic last line from Geese, a powerful track and a climactic death. I wouldn't mind a gory death either, but I would much rather it be climactic. Also, watch the 1-minute melee for it, it's pretty good and I enjoyed it. That's all. Thank you for watching this. I would like to thank my good chum Random for the info and to thank Death Battle for doing this match. I would also like to apologize about the Doom vs Lex review. A lot of it was copyrighted and it would have hurt my channel if I left it in, so I had to severely trim it to get it uploaded. I hope that doesn't happen again. Anyway, see you epic gamers later.